Welcome to Mama's Little Studio. I am Sash. I run Desirable Darling as my small business, and this is going to act as a live portfolio for me, as well as a way to market my business, let off some steam, and hopefully build a community with you guys. I've been running Desirable Darling for the past 6 years now. I officially started my Etsy back in June of 2020, purely because COVID was, as I'm sure you're all aware, bloody difficult. But yeah, it was hard. I was working in a call centre role, which became even harder while we started working from home. The business shifted us to sales while still in the pandemic and everyone struggling. It just didn't feel like where I should be. But I'd also started this in, like I say, the June of 2020, and I decided to go back to uni. I didn't go to uni when I first finished college. I was in a bit of a weird headspace, had a really bad time at my sixth form college, really did not enjoy learning anymore, which for me was a bit heartbreaking because I used to love learning when I was younger. School, I was a proper swot, but going to college, it really changed and I hated it. I hated it every second. I couldn't wait to get out. I worked more than I actually turned up. So when I finished college, I went straight into full-time work rather than going to uni. I had applied for uni, I'd got into uni. I was going to do sociology, but at the time it just didn't feel right to me. It just didn't feel right to do that, so I didn't go. It was always something that kind of upset me because I had always dreamed of going to uni, but at the time, and even now, I think it was the right decision to not go at 18, 19. So I went I started when I was 22 instead. So I started that in the September of 2021. I met some amazing people through uni. I did a foundation degree for my first year to get started back into education, purely to make sure that I was making the right choice because I'd had such a poor experience with college. I didn't know if uni was going to be the same, and I didn't want to jump into a full undergrad if it wasn't going to be right. And then loved every second of being there. While I've been at uni, I got engaged, I got married, I've had a child. I'm gonna be honest, I don't recommend having the child during uni. As much as I love my little girl, it has been so hard to do my uni work alongside being a new mum, and now being a toddler mum while doing my masters that I went back for last year has been even harder. Plan it better is all I can say. We got pregnant 1 month after getting married, and while I wouldn't change her for the world, she is my absolute everything. It has made things difficult. I am going to be using this YouTube channel to kind of document my life as a mum, as a business owner, writing my dissertation for uni. I kind of want it to act as like a marketing platform. My degree and my master's is in marketing, so I want to be able to showcase my skills with that as well. So almost like a live portfolio of what I've learned, what I can do, as well as pushing the business out there. At the end of the day, I'm not afraid to say that I would love to build this business a bit more. Getting a job at the moment has been rather difficult. One, because the job market is just so hard at the moment, but also because getting back into the workforce when you're a new mum and not already established in the workforce is really difficult. I've had the on and off temporary role here and there while I've been at university, but because I haven't had the permanent role whilst going on maternity, whilst having a little one, trying to find nursery at a reasonable price that I can afford whilst not having a job, to then be able to find the job in the first place. I just feel like I'm in a cycle with it at the moment, which has been quite difficult. Hopefully this YouTube can act, like I say, as a live portfolio of my work, can showcase to people, hiring managers, that I have the skills, have the skills in marketing, in social media. I have the skills in content creation, in long form videos and short form videos. I wanted to show that I'm proactive in starting new things and seeing what works and being able to research trends. And honestly, I don't know if I'm doing it more for hiring managers or if I'm doing it more for myself, to prove to myself that I've got those skills. All the jobs at the moment seem to require 3 years, 5 years, 10 years experience for an entry-level position. That doesn't make any sense. Or all of the actual entry-level positions are down in London, where it would just be impossible to up my life and go. At the end of the day, I do have a little girl. I've got my husband who is established in his career up here. I can't just up and move to London. I'm not in that stage of life where I can do that. So I want to be able to create something up here that will serve us, serve the family. Not necessarily the YouTube actually going to great depths of not thinking I'm going to turn into Mr. Beast level of views or anything like that. That would terrify me. But if it could just showcase that I can grow an account, that I can follow trends, that I can edit content and make content and script content, that would be fantastic validation in my own head, even if it doesn't validate it to any hiring managers. Although if you're out there, I am about to have a master's as well as an undergrad in marketing, so thanks. Thanks for your consideration. Follow along for the journey, see my life as a mom, as a business owner, as a student, as me. It's been a roller coaster, kind of, at least 6 years since COVID. I'm ready to put myself out there and just go for it, see what happens. The worst that could happen is that this just flops. Content flops, people flop. It's not the end of the world if that happens. That is me convincing myself, not convincing yous. But we'll see where it all goes. But if you could subscribe to the channel, and follow and share on my business pages. I've got an Instagram, a TikTok. I very rarely use my Facebook account. It would just mean the world to grow a community and grow my business and take it further.